Um, okay, so my hair is a mess. I've just woken up, don't mind me. So tomorrow is race day, and I think I'm mentally prepared. I'm physically prepared. I've got my gels, I've got my route, and yeah. I'm not going to be able to film any of it, which kind of sucks. I wanted to make like a big video on it, but the main thing is that I do it. It's one of my goals for the end of the year, and I thought because it's basically the end of the year, I'm going to get my goals for last year and I'm going to read through them today and see what we done and see how we did and kind of review on it. Okay, so I've got them here, my goals for last year. I'm going to go from the top and go down, and I think instead of ticking them off, maybe just give them a marking, because some of these are good but we didn't do totally good. So the first one was to get better at drawing and Krita. Krita is a artistic digital art thing, right? And my aim with it was just to get at the bare minimum. I feel like I am at the bare minimum with Krita, but I would say that I kind of slacked, if anything, on drawing this year. I barely did any. The year before I did more, and that's saying something because I was doing so much more. So I'm honestly, I think out of 10, I'm gonna give it a 2. The next one was learn how to use DaVinci Resolve at a basic level. And I feel like at a basic level, and even some things that are a little more advanced, I've definitely kind of got my head around them. So I'm gonna give it an 8. I did pretty well, I feel, with it. Okay, the next one was learn how to use Ableton and make 3 beats. Now, I think it was like a free subscription, so I only had it, I think, for the first 3 months of the year, or it was like, I don't really remember, but I did learn how to use Ableton, and it was really quite fun to use. Most of the time just kind of messing about and kind of learning the interface, but I'm pretty sure I did learn it, but I only made 2 beats, if I remember correctly, and they weren't nothing crazy. It was just sort of like a beat I found appeasing to the ear. So I made 2 out of 3. I definitely learned the interface. I think I'm gonna give it a 6, honestly. It's 6. Okay, and the next one, the fourth one, is how to use Clip Studios on a basic level. I didn't do this, not whatsoever. I thought I would use this, and I thought that maybe I could make use of it, but I think first of all it's too advanced for me personally. I don't think that someone like me needs to be using it. I thought at the time that it'd be good, but I think I made a mistake, if I'm going to be honest. So I'm going to give that a 0. That one we definitely failed at, no doubt. The fifth one was to be able to type at 60 words per minute. Now, if anyone knows me, they'll know that that is a near unachievable task. It is like near impossible for me. I put it knowing that I probably wouldn't hit it, but it was a goal that if I did hit it, it'd be great. Did I get close? No, I think the highest I got was like 32 words per second, and that was when I was going really hard. I couldn't keep that up. For me to keep it up though, I did start at like, I think it was like 12 or maybe even 16 words per second, and I got it up to, I would say, a steady 25, maybe 28. So I did pretty well. I didn't do amazing, but I feel like I did okay. So I'm gonna give it maybe a 5. Give it halfway, a 5. 5 out of 10. My next goal was to post 12 videos on YouTube, and I have done so. And even though it was late, I definitely felt like I should have been starting earlier in the year. The reason I didn't want to is because I didn't have this camera. So here we are. I did a few of my videos on my webcam, but it felt kind of annoying not being able to move it around. So I really wanted a camera. And once I got the camera, well, I haven't stopped using it since. So I'm very happy with myself. I'm gonna give myself a 10 out of 10 for this one. Now, those are all skills. I've done, well, skills, and okay, they're different goals, but they're all to do with either a skill or learning something. That's 6 of them, right? So the rest of them, well, 3 of them are to do with my health and mental health, and then the last one was setting up this channel and stuff like that. So the next one was to bench 100 kg for 4 sets for 10 reps. Now, I did pretty okay with this, but I think the problem is I went too high. Benching 10 kg for 4 sets for 10 reps is 40. That's like kind of, now I think about it, kind of crazy. At the time, I was like, yeah, I could do that, but I don't think I was able to bench the 100 kg at 1 or 2 points in this year, but doing it for that many reps is a no-go. I gave it a good effort, but I didn't do it. So I'm going to give it a 4. I'm going to go easy on myself here because I could go lower, but honestly, I did really good to bench the 100 kg, and also I was fairly consistent with gym this year. I would say out of the whole year, I might have missed out 2 months in total, which I'm very happy with. The next one was meditate for 1 hour. I put it to myself that I only needed to do this one time, and that was it. Now, I have not done this. The best I've done was 35 minutes, which sucks. Meditating is become it's the best things that's ever happened to me. Meditating is one of those things that honestly changed my life personally. But it has become one of the hardest things for me to do consistently. I can work on this laptop for hours and hours. I can go gym for hours and hours. I can sit down and try and learn something for hours and hours. But meditating is so hard. And I think it's because it wields the biggest amount of reward. So yeah, this year I did 35. I still have time to do an hour, but I just don't think I can do it, honestly. So I did 35 minutes this year, once or twice. I was doing average of 20. I did 30 for a bit, but I did my normal 20. Sometimes I did 30. I did 35 a couple times. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. That might be a bit high, if I'll be honest. I'd want to put it lower, but I think going a little bit easy on myself, 5 out of 10 was good. The next one, to run a marathon, which is what I'm doing tomorrow. And I'm going to put a 10 out of 10 for this, because even though I wasn't training most of the year, I was at gym a lot, I was working a lot, and writing a lot. And so I feel like I wasn't able to scale in my running. But at the end of the year, a month to go, I just said, screw it, and just said, let's just train, let's just get ready physically and mentally, and let's just go for it. I can do it. Yeah? My body is easily capable to do the marathon. It's what's up here, and I feel like that's kind of coming back to meditation a little bit. But yeah, 10 out of 10, because I'm going to do it tomorrow. And the last one was set up all my social medias for the Phelan, and set a rota for my stream, which I was streaming at the beginning of the year because I was playing, well, not beginning, but I was playing Pokemon, the new Pokemon, and I was streaming a lot. I did set that up, I did stick to it until I finished the Pokemon, so that was good. And I set up my social medias with YouTube and Instagram. So yeah, I'm gonna give that, a 10 out of 10 really, because I did it. So out of a max score of 100, I got 71. I am pretty happy with that. 71, I'm very, very happy with. I didn't think I did as good, especially coming up to like halfway through the year. I was really thinking, oh man, I've really screwed up and I'm not putting enough effort in. And I would have carried on thinking that if I'd never done this. Because I might have had these goals in my mind and not put them down. And I wouldn't have been able to sit down like this and mark it and actually really review what I've done and what I've not. Before even picking this up off my wall, I would have told you that I've probably scored about maybe a 45, maybe a 50. So to sit here and look at this 71, and I know that I've maybe gone a little bit easy on myself here and there, but even with that, even if I knocked 10 points off 60, I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy. And I think if I didn't put this down, I think I would have been very upset with my progress and how much I've done. After I do my run, on the 1st, I'm gonna set my goals for the next year. And I want you guys to set your goals with me. So when you think about, you know, if you think about some goals that you want for next year, or something you want to do, something you want to change, something you want to improve on, put it down on your phone just for now. And then when the 1st comes, just write them all down. Just write all these goals down. I think the only thing that I've learned this year with this is I had a lot of goals and I kind of spread myself a little too thin. Now, so for next year, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have maybe about 5 or 4 goals, and that way I can focus on them exactly, and I won't feel so tired with doing so much, spreading myself so thin, because a lot of the times I just feel exhausted sometimes, that like I want to learn something, like say the typing, right? I would go through my whole day doing everything, working on this, working on that, going to the gym, meditating, all these things, and then I get round to typing, I'm like, oh man, I can't be bothered. I don't want to do it. Another thing with the book, like listening to my book, it was like, I can't be bothered, and all it is to press play and listen to it. And that's why I couldn't be bothered to do. It was that bad. So yeah. Anyway, this video has been so long anyway. I'm gonna end it here. And I will see you guys on race day basically. Bye.